This is Carmen 68, and it is 11 through, we're going to go to right here in the middle of line 17. Um, Catullus has been asked by his friend Manlius, and we assume this is his friend Manlius Torquatus, but we don't know. Anyway, he Manlius has said, look, I'm having a lot of trouble. He says I'm shipwrecked. I've been tossed out on the waves, and this might be metaphorical or literally might be quite literal. Um, but he's asking for Catullus to write him some things to kind of alleviate his burden, and maybe also to come visit him because it appears maybe they had a relationship previously. And so Catullus spends the first line saying, "You got it, absolutely. We're friends, and I can do this for you. I can lighten your burden." But then in line 11, but to you, so that my incommoda, my inconveniences, my problems, essentially, um, my maybe afflictions, so that my afflictions aren't, so there's that nay, right? So that not aren't ignota, aren't unknown to you, unfamiliar to you, Manlius, and so that something else doesn't happen, and so that you don't think, nay, putes, that I literally hate, right, but maybe despise or reject the duty of a guest or here of a host. Occupe, and occupe here, quite literally the imperative of occipio, but he doesn't mean accept here. It means accept with your mind. So understand, and then quis fluctibus. So we've seen this before, where quis is with this long I is actually short for quibus. He says, understand by what waves, so he's using this figuratively, I myself am submerged. And then we have fortunae here, so by what waves of fortune I myself am submerged. And so that you don't petas, so you don't ask or seek happy gifts, blessed gifts, but I think happy here because Catullus is saying, Misero, I'm sad. And so that you don't ask for these happy gifts from me, sad, amplius, any further. So just know where I'm coming from here, and you can't ask me to write happy things when I myself am not happy. At the time when, or at which time, the vestis pura, so this is basically just the white toga that a boy would put on when he hits puberty. So at the time when the vestis pura, the white toga, was donned, was put on, was handed to me first, when my blooming age, so again puberty, was now where jucundum means a joyful spring. So we have this metaphor of life and seasons and all of that. Now ago is the problem, right? Because ago can mean any number of things. So when my blooming age, my blooming life was augurating its happier, joyful, agreeable spring. So maybe entering here was entering upon. I lucied, I played literally many things enough. He says, I did enough playing around. And I think that he means this in a wide variety of ways. I mean, it both innocent and not so innocent ways there. He says, look, when I was a young guy, I played the field and I goofed around a lot. And he's saying basically, not anymore.